Hello, I'm Freedy Mills, and today I will be presenting business in South Korea. The first slide, I'll briefly give you background information of South Korea, the location, the climate, the ethnic makeup, as well as the government. It's located in Eastern Asia, off the southern half of the Korean peninsula. The capital is Seoul, which is the largest metropolitan area in South Korea, and it is considered a leading and rising global city. The temperature in South Korea has heavy rainfall in the summer and light rainfall in the winter. However, in the winter months between December and February, it does snow, and January is the coldest month. The population is 50 million, which is more than half of Northern Korea's population, which is only 24 million. The ethnic makeup is more homogeneous, meaning that most of the people in South Korea are South Korean, with an exception of 20,000 Chinese. And the government is Republican. Korean society and culture. The family is the most important part of Korean lifestyle. It's something that they cherish. Confucian tradition, which is a belief that we'll cover later on in the presentation. In the Confucian tradition, the father is the head of the household, which means he pays the bills, he's in charge of house, shelter, as well as making marriage decisions for the daughters as well as the sons. And the oldest son is delegated to special duties, first to his parents, second to his brothers, from his oldest brother to his youngest brother, third to his sons, fourth to his wife, and last but not least, fifth to his daughters. Confucianism. The teaching of Confucianism. Confucianism describes the position of the individual in Korean society, and we'll now go over their belief system. The basic beliefs, principles of Confucianism are rule and subject, husband and wife, parents and children, brothers and sisters, and last but not least, friend and friend. Confucianism stresses duty, loyalty, honor, religion, respect, and sincerity for age and seniority. So, Koreans are really big on seniority and treating people who are older than you with respect. Business etiquette and protocol. Relationships and communication. Introduction to new people is critical. South Koreans prefer to do business with people they know, therefore it is crucial to be introduced by a third party. South Koreans and legal documents. South Koreans take legal documents very seriously. They do not play around with it. Criticism. It is not polite to criticize someone or insult someone in front of their face or behind closed doors, because it is shown as a sign of disrespect. Communication. They're really big on communication, especially with direct communication. For instance, instead of asking a question as, when can we expect the shipment, versus can we expect the shipment in 3 weeks? It is more polite to ask the first question, because the second question poses a response that is known as a direct response, which is shown. Business meeting etiquette. Appointments. Appointments are required and should be made 3 to 4 weeks in advance. You should arrive on time to meetings because it demonstrates respect. The most senior Korean generally enters the room first. It is a good idea to send both an agenda and backup material, including information about your company and testimonials before coming to the meeting. The main purpose of the first meeting is to get to know you and build a firm relationship with you before they conduct any business. Koreans are really big on creating a firm foundation to build up a skyscraper relationship with you. You do not remove your jacket unless the most senior South Korean does so, and you must have all written materials available in English and Korean. Dress etiquette. The dress etiquette was pretty similar to those of us in the US. For men, you want to make sure you have on a black, navy, or charcoal gray suit with a white shirt underneath, somewhat like I'm wearing today. For women attire, it was similar again. You want to make sure you have on subdued colors, and you dress conservatively. You don't want to reveal too much skin, especially in their culture. And for accessories, for men, a watch and a wedding ring is the only thing that is okay. However, an earring is not okay, so what I have today would not be accepted in their culture. And then for women, it's pretty much standard. You can have a ring, a watch, earrings, not dangly, and a necklace if it's not too revealing. Business cards. Koreans take business cards very seriously. Business cards are exchanged after your initial introductions. The way you handle someone's business card is a representation of how you will treat them in the future. So for instance, if you just take their business card and shove it in your side pocket as you would do in America, it is shown as a sign as a disrespect to them. What you want to do is you want to graciously take their business card and you want to put it in a portfolio case or a business card case. You want to examine any business card that you receive to make sure no details are left out. You never ever write on someone's business card. I know in America you meet a guy named John, you would say John has 2 sons, boom, you write that on the back. In South Korea, it is shown as a sign of disrespect, so you do not ever want to write on someone's business card unless you are behind closed doors. Definitely not in their face. And now we'll go over some do's. You want to make sure you try a little everything, even if you don't know what it is. And if you don't know what it is polite to ask. Refuse the first offer for seconds helpings out of politeness. You must eat everything served to you. If you don't, it is again shown as a sign of disrespect. And you want to bid farewell to everyone individually, coming with a bow when you leave a social networking event. So when you're leaving, most Americans just say, bye, thanks for the company. But in South Korea, you want to go to each individual, bow, and thank them for their time. Also, the eldest, again, is served first, and they also eat first. I know in America, you mostly say your prayers and everyone chimes in. However, in South Korea, you wait for the eldest gentleman or woman to eat first. And then this Manusa Panagat Sanadani, when initiating a bow, it means pleased to meet you. Now we'll go over some don'ts. Don't ever eat with your hands. Criticize their food. South Koreans are very proud of their food and will be insulted if it is criticized. And surprisingly, you don't tip in South Korea. I know in America, when you go out, you most likely tip. If you don't, it's shown a sign of disrespect in here. However, in South Korea, it is not customary to tip. Never ever be late. Again, it is shown a sign of disrespect. First meeting, as I stated before, you don't handle much business. You just want to have a relationship with the person and get to know each person. South Koreans are really big on trust, and they won't build a relationship with you until you've shown them that you can be trusted. Seniority, again, with the jacket, you don't take your jacket off unless the eldest member has taken their jacket off first. And these are very good don'ts when using chopsticks. I know most Americans do not use chopsticks. However, you don't use chopsticks to point at something, and never pierce your food with your chopsticks. Don't cross your chopsticks when putting them on the chopstick rest. Don't ever place your chopsticks parallel across the bowl. You can indicate that you're done eating by putting the chopsticks on the table next to plate or bowl. And I know in America, when you're typically done, you put your knife and your fork on the bowl to indicate to the waiter or waitress that you were done. The end. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope you learned something for our presentation today. Thank you.